Hey everybody, it's me, Sven Sharpen here, bringing you day number 59 of Let's Talk About Autism. Before we get started, hit the like and subscribe button down below. It'll help me out a lot. Anyway, today's video is about the hidden and intentionally designed flaws of special education. And there's a lot of them, but I don't know if I have time to talk about them all, but I'll definitely talk about the biggest ones. First, they never listen to you. I already said that they're mandated, and they just don't properly accommodate. So they'll treat you in a way that they think is best for you, even if it's not best for you. And if you try to express that, they'll just shoot it down and say, we know better than you. So they don't ever listen to us. And they'll usually give you like a kindergarten level assignment or a preschool level assignment. And I had to deal with this in 5th and 6th grade. They would give me things that I already knew how to do. And I was like, what the heck, man? Why are you giving me this assignment? I've known how to do this for a decade. And then they were like, oh no, I'm not a teacher. I'm a special education. I'm a social worker, and I know better than you. That's that kind of attitude. And it's just awful. Like, you don't develop with that kind of treatment. It's not even treatment. It's straight up child abuse. And that's just scratching the surface. And they also have like this sort of social credit system. That's really a very good way for me to describe it. It's like a system of levels, usually from 1 to 5. I've seen 1 to 4. There might be 1 to 3. There could be 1 to 10. It's some system of levels. I saw one where there was a level 4 system where often takes a while to get from one level to the next. And higher level means you get more privileges and even the right to go to normal classes. So if you're level 1, you can't go to normal classes. Even if you are capable of it, you just can't. And that's extremely totalitarian, and it's straight out of China, pretty much. You're unable to leave the special education room if you're a level 1. And it takes probably months, sometimes years to get out of. Like, it could take your whole childhood, pretty much. And, even if you're a high level and you've got to stay high level long enough to be able to get out, sometimes a year or a number of months. But even if you're at an upper level and, only a month or two out from leaving, all it takes is the tiniest mistake to get kicked all the way back down to level 1. That's all it takes. All it takes is a little mistake. Maybe you said something, like usually it involves standing up for yourself. Like if you stand up for yourself and say you disagree with the way you're being treated, you're kicked down to level 1. You can't say anything bad about them. It is communism. Pretty much. It is communism. And I think this is an intentional design for it to take years and years and years to get out of these programs. Not to mention there's also like seclusion rooms where, how do I put this? Like you're put in a box that's at a jail cell at the biggest. Sometimes it's smaller than that. Like a jail cell sized room is the biggest one you're going to get. Usually no windows. It's often a dark room. Sometimes it'll have lights, but sometimes kids are just locked there. And it's not like they'll physically lock you in and leave you there for hours. They will literally stand at the door, even if it's unlocked, to block you from getting out. Even if you want to leave, you can't. And this happens a lot to autistic children. And you often also have physical and verbal assault. You'll have like objects being thrown at you. And the only time that the fake news will ever report on this stuff is when it's a profoundly disabled kid. So a kid that's nonverbal, for example. But if it happens to someone like me or another person who doesn't have a profound disability but is just diagnosed, they'll never talk about that. They'll never talk about a kid who is capable of communicating, a kid who's capable of normal education getting abused like that. But it definitely happens, and I've experienced some of this myself. I've been yelled at. Can't say I've been physically touched, but they definitely tried, and they might have done it a couple of times. And 4 minutes in, wow, yeah, there's a lot for me to talk about here. But it's, to put it mildly, it's child abuse, and even that's an understatement. And no area on earth has ever made this kind of thing illegal. It's child abuse under the guise of special education or special needs. And it's all funded by the state, by taxpayer dollars. So your money is being used to fund these programs that are straight up child abuse. And these are mainly gifted kids. Most autistic kids are not seriously dysfunctional. RFK says it's like 25%. I've cited this many times. So most autistic kids are usually gifted, good at something. Most of them can talk. Most of them can use the bathroom. They can talk to other kids. They can do everything that non-autistic people can do. And yet, you're treating them like they're animals. Even worse than that. And that's what taxpayer dollars are being funded to. And so this thing's gonna have to be banned. If you wanna have special education, it better be accommodating and it better listen to us. And we're gonna strike this system down whether the establishment likes it or not. And hopefully YouTube doesn't come after me for this, but that's what I'm saying. We're gonna take down this child abuse. It's flawed, and we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it, and we're gonna make this world a better place for us, not for a bunch of corrupt, unselect bureaucrats that think they know what's best for us when they clearly don't. But yeah, that was day number 59, and oh boy, and it's the last day of May. I have a lot of stuff to talk about in the next week, because that's actually even worse than what I just described here. So enjoy sanity while it lasts, because it's gonna be June in a few hours. And oh boy, there's a lot for me to talk about there, but enjoy common sense while it still lasts. And hopefully that stuff's canceled this year. It's been worse in the previous years, but still, enjoy it while it lasts. That was day 59. I will see you in June for day number 60. Goodbye, and have fun.